Hi friends, welcome back to Table Full of Joy. So today we are making a lasagna soup. I'm excited about this. I was looking forever for these lasagna noodles and I couldn't find them, and I finally found them in a bulk section at our local Winco grocery store. So I'm excited to do that. We're gonna get some veggies prepped so we can get going on our soup. So come on, let's get it going. So I've got just one onion here. I think we're just gonna put about half of it in because we're not making a huge pot of soup, and I think one onion's gonna be plenty. If you're a super big onion fan, you can add more if you want to, but I'm just gonna stick with a half. I'm excited. I made fresh ricotta cheese to go on our lasagna soup tonight, so I'm excited to try that. We're gonna flavor our ricotta up in just a minute. For topping, we made some little flatbreads that are over here, and we're gonna use those to make some little, I guess you would call them little flatbread pizzas, kind of. All right, so we're gonna get our pan over here going. We're gonna get that heat on, and we're gonna get these veggies cooked. We're gonna get our burner turned on here. We're gonna go at about medium high. We've got a little bit of olive oil in here in our pan, and we're gonna get our onions in there. We're gonna get our onions started in here. So we're gonna let our onion cook for just a minute. We've got a pound of ground beef. This recipe originally calls for Italian sausage. I had ground beef. It's gonna be fine with ground beef. I'm not gonna worry about it in this. So these are the little lasagna noodles that I was telling you that I had looked for and couldn't find anywhere. I can get them on Amazon, but I never remembered to order them. I'm gonna go ahead and put our ground beef in now. For the time being, we're gonna switch off to our meat chopper. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of some seasonings in this. I'm so excited that I found this Cavender's. I've seen Sammy from Managing the Maze use this, and she always brags about it. So I thought we'd go ahead and add that to our soup tonight. See how that tastes. All right, our ground beef is almost ready. Let's go ahead and put our garlic in now. We're gonna put in some tomato paste. This soup goes together super, super quick. The longer you can let it simmer, the better. So we're gonna let ours simmer for probably a good half an hour or so. I like putting my tomato paste in before I put my liquid in, because I like to kind of toast that. You start to get all these little brown bits that are down here on the bottom of your pan. Our tomatoes. We have 2 cans of diced tomatoes. And then we need 32 ounces of chicken broth. I know that probably sounds really weird to be making a beef-based soup and using chicken broth, but it happens a lot more than you would think. We're using our Better Than bouillon tonight. 4 cups of water. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna put in a tablespoon of our chicken broth. It's just the chicken broth base. We're just gonna give this a good stir. We probably are gonna have to add some more seasoning to it shortly, but we're gonna let this come up to a simmer, and we're gonna turn it down. We're gonna put the lid on it, and we're just gonna let this hang out and simmer for a while. Our soup is starting to come up to a simmer, and I just realized that I forgot to put in our Italian seasoning. So we're gonna put in, I'm gonna say probably about 2 teaspoons. Or pretty close. Our soup has been simmering here for about 45 minutes and it's looking super good, but I came up with an idea. So this is our homemade ricotta cheese right here. Isn't this beautiful? So, so pretty. But this liquid, I was doing some research and this actually has a lot of really good nutrients in it. And they say not to discard it, but to put it in something. So we're gonna add this. We're just gonna add it all to our soup. And we are gonna let that water from our ricotta cheese, we're gonna let that flavor our soup. As you can see, this is reduced nicely. It's got lots and lots of good flavor, lots of good color on it. We're gonna go ahead and put in a couple of handfuls of our little lasagna noodles. If you haven't seen these before, I love these. They are so cute. So cute. So we're not gonna put a whole bunch in these because I don't want this soup to be super thick, because that's what's gonna happen is these noodles are gonna just absorb all of the juice that's in here. And we don't want that. We want this to still have some good soup texture to it. So we're just putting in a couple handfuls of our lasagna noodles. We're gonna let this cook now for about 10 more minutes. Alrighty, our delicious lasagna soup is ready. And check this out. Is that not beautiful? These beautiful little pieces of pasta, our tomatoes, our ground beef, all of our seasonings. This is gonna be tasty. Grab the bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this bowl up. Remember, we made that fresh ricotta cheese. And we are gonna put some fresh ricotta in this soup. We seasoned up our ricotta cheese with some garlic and some onions and some parsley and a few other things, and it's gonna be super good. So we're just gonna put that right on top. So another little dollop up here. And you can see our delicious soup. That's gonna be super tasty. So I want to thank you, friends, so much for joining me in my kitchen as we made some fun things today. We made some ricotta cheese, we made some flatbreads, we made some lasagna soup. We've had a lot of fun in here today and I'm glad you guys joined me. So check for all 3 of these videos in the playlist so you'll get to see all the things that we did. It means so much to me that you guys spend time with me in my kitchen, that you would stop by and see what we're doing. Hope you guys will stop by again. If you're new or if you haven't yet, please subscribe, give this video a like so that we get people to see these things that we're making. And I just love getting to develop this community with you guys, getting to share ideas and recipes together. So I hope you guys all have a great night and we'll see you again in the next video. God bless.